Hello, today we will be doing floral sketching with Dong-A MyColor2 pens. Hello artsy peeps, this is Ian DJ RavenFox13. Today we'll be doing a floral sketch. We'll be using Dong-A MyColor2 pens and a watercolor paper. These are the colors that will be used in this tutorial. In this video, we will use these pens like watercolors. Let's start. Apply the ink on the watercolor paper. I'm using the pink, and then using a wet brush, slowly add water and run it through the ink. This action would activate the water-based ink on the paper. Now let's get the yellow, and let's try the same technique in making this gradation. Feel free to try this in all of your MyColor2 pens too. You can also use 2 or more colors while using this technique. This works best when you use it on watercolor paper. Don't be afraid to experiment on colors. Make sure to use a soft bristle brush, and I am currently using a synthetic Taklon brush. Another technique that we will use is letting the colors bleed into the wet surface. This is one of my favorite techniques in creating floral blooms. Try to practice these basic techniques. Remember, practice makes progress. Now let's use our markers in making a floral sketch. Let's do it! First, create asterisk-like marks with the pink-colored marker. Something similar to this as you see in the screen. Now, let the colors bloom with the aid of a wet brush, similar to our practice exercises. This will create a very loose floral petal look. Key to this is just letting the ink bleed. Using the purple pen, now let's create small dots and dash marks like this. We will be doing another kind of flowers with this. Now, using a wet brush, in a soft dabbing motion like this, wet the ink marks. Let them bleed into each other, creating that very soft look. Using yellow, create another asterisk-like group with a larger center space. This would be our sunflowers. Let's add some dots in the center using light green and brown to create more texture and difference in colors. Using the wet brush, activate the yellow part to create the petals. If you have any questions, just put it on the comment section down below. Feel free to like and subscribe to my channel. Now let's try to create simple pansies using violet, and try to look on the screen and see how I do it. With a wet brush, pull the colors to create petals. Now let's add some yellow dots on the center of the flowers with our yellow MC203. Right after, activate the inks on the center of the flower using the wet brush. Let's now add some stems and leaves with MC207. It's the green colored pen. Let's try to create marks to suggest where leaves will be positioned in this composition. Using the similar technique used on the pansy's petals, create some leaves. They don't even need to be perfect. Using the light green MC206, create lines to suggest long leaves and stems. Using a wet brush, dissolve the ink with quick strokes. This will give variety to our composition. With the green and light green, let's create bigger sunflower leaves. Using a wet brush, let the doodled colors bleed to each other, creating leaves in different colors. We are creating impressions of several floral forms. Always try to experiment in using the brush to create loose shapes and forms. Now let's add more leaves to balance the composition of the sketch. I'm using the light green here. Now, using these pens, brown, orange, and olive green, we will create the lower part. Let's draw random ovals below the flowers using the brown MC231. So in this part of the tutorial, I want you to do a very loose kind of drawing. Next would be drawing similar ovals in different sizes with the orange one. Last but not least, we will be adding some olive green ovals in between, also in different varying sizes. Now this is my favorite part. With a wet brush, let's activate the ovals by wetting them. Run the wet brush and allow some colors to bleed into each other. You can even add some random circles or ovals also whenever you feel like adding some to the spaces. For more tutorials like this, please like and subscribe to my channel. Let's add some floral stalks on the left side with pink and light blue, similar to the first one that we did, but now in two colors. Now, let's dab the ink marks with a wet brush. We will now add some grass-like leaves with light green here and there. add some yellow center to the pansies with yellow pen. Using the same pens, let's add details using the fine tip of the olive green marker. Now, we'll add lines to the veins of the leaves, so we'll be adding details now. I hope you're enjoying this tutorial. We're almost finished with this piece. If you want more videos like this, just put a comment down below. Don't forget to share this video to your friends. Using the pink pen, add some lines to the pink flowers. Feel free to practice this on different colors and color combination. With a brown fine liner tip, add some hatching line to suggest some shadows below the leaves and flowers. It creates shadow and depth. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. See you again soon. Ciao!